Well, hey guys, what's up? It's your boy, one and only AR Legends, and yeah, guys, today I am back with the next part of what if Naruto was neglected by his family and had the powers of whis. So yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy the previous part of the series, and if you guys have not seen it, please guys check it out. You guys will definitely like it. And yeah, guys, for the next part, the like goal is going to be 200 likes and 80 comments. Do that, and I shall upload the next part as soon as possible, just like I promised this one. So yeah, guys, before starting this video, I would like to make a request to all of you guys who are watching this video. If you guys are new to the channel or if you guys have not subscribed yet, please guys do so. It would be really helpful to me as I want to reach 20k subscribers, and you guys subscribing would be really appreciated. So please guys do so. And yeah, guys, I have also put the link of my Instagram within the description below. So please follow me on Instagram as well as the link of my Dragon Ball channel, in which I have uploaded a video yesterday, which was what if Goku was experimented on by Dr. Giro and became overpowered. So that is a pretty good series. So please watch it out. I have already uploaded the first part of it as well as the link of my Naruto channel, in which I have uploaded a video what if Naruto was experimented on by Dr. Giro. So please watch it out as well. So without any further ado, let us start the video. Last time we left off as we saw that how Naruto was, you can say, born as Whis in his dying moment, wanted more for his life, wanted his will to live on, not just being a neutral party, being erased just like that. So he used his remaining power to open a small hole in the dimensions and, you can say, exiled his power into it as well as will, and that power was inherited by Naruto, who was changed at the time of his birth. His hair turned silver, his eyes changed color to that of a small purple, and his chakra evolved into the power that of whis. And, you can say, Minato and Kushina were pretty confused after seeing that, but after they sealed away Menma and Ruko, they came to the conclusion that Naruto is being influenced by the QB. So they decided to put him away from Menma and Naruko, seeing that they did not wanted someone who can free the QB just like that to be near Menma and Naruko, and started to observe Naruto even further through Ambu, trying to keep an eye on him. If he's doing anything suspicious, then bring him down. So he was put in an orphanage as time started to pass on, as Naruto became a prodigy at the age of 6, as even the Jonins were impressed by the things the kid could do. And the first day of the academy, he humiliated Sasuke by defeating him so easily. He destroyed Menma and Naruto in single fight, as he was the crown winner. As Naruto gave them a small smile and took his seat, and years started to pass on, and Naruto was claimed to be an unmatched prodigy. And the final day of the academy, in the final match, Menma and Naruto decided to show their high level of training as they were high tuning level, and they were able to move around Naruto at high level speed. But he shocked all of them when he started to dodge while still reading the book like it was nothing. So Naruto defeated both Menma and Naruto, surprising and shocking the clan heads, who started to make their plans to adopt Naruto in their respective clans so that they can increase their prestige even further. So yeah, guys, that was the last part of the series. So if you guys have not seen it, please guys check it out. You guys will definitely like it. So now let us start the video from here, as Minato sigh as they look towards, you can say, all the clan heads who were looking towards each other and towards him. He could already tell what was going on in their respective heads. They wanted to adopt Naruto to increase the prestige of their clan, but he has the perfect card to play. He is not gonna allow anyone to do that, even though Naruto could have helped his own clan to achieve even further height. And from a very neutral point of view, Naruto would have been a perfect child, but things are different. Menma and Naruto are the destined children, so therefore they needed all the help. Even if Naruto was present in their family, he would have to keep his training away, and that would have put restraint at his family. And from Minato's point of view, it was, you can say, just a normal position. He may be the father of Naruto, but he had no feelings for him. After all, for 13 years, Menma and Naruto were the only children he knew and loved, so therefore there was hardly any love between him and Naruto, even though at this point he was convinced that Naruto was not influenced by the QB. So he simply sighed, and now we are going to have a small time skip, and Naruto was sitting in the class with the same smile on his face. Several of the girls were simply swooping around him, the fangirls, but he was simply ignoring them while reading his small book. And finally, Aruka arrived as he said, "Alright, class, take your seats." After that, he released his big head jutsu to shut them all up. Finally, he spoke up, "Alright then. Since you guys have graduated from the academy, I must tell you guys that I am proud of you, and today you will be put in your respective teams. So let us begin. The team 1. And finally, the team 7 is going to be Menma Uzumaki Namikaze, Naruko Uzumaki Namikaze, and finally Sasuke Uchiha. As this, several of the fangirls were not happy, as well as the fanboys, as they started to complain about it, as Ruka simply shut them out, saying that how this was a heavy assault team. Menma and Naruko were, you can say, second and third place, and Sasuke Uchiha was at the fourth place, as Menma greeted his state as he glared towards Naruto. For you can say some time it was always in the house, Naruto, Naruto this, Naruto that. He always hated hearing that name as he clenched his face even further. While on the other hand, Ruko was, you can say, simply glared towards Naruto as well. She never liked the brat, the loser who always was showing them off, and he humiliated both Menma and Ruko when they were showing their full speed like it was nothing. As finally Iruka spoke up, "Alright, the next team is going to be," and finally the team 13 is going to be Itachi Uchiha. After hearing that name, the whole class was silent. After all, one of the greatest prodigy of the generation was Itachi Uchiha. Sasuke was pretty surprised to hear that name. While Itachi, if he was a Jonin sensei, did not pick him to be his sensei, he was pretty, you can say, confused. Finally, Iruka spoke up. His team is going to be Naruto, Sai, and Yakumo Kurama. At hearing that name, Sasuke gritted his teeth, his Sharingan flared to light as he glared towards Naruto with as much hate as possible. Itachi was his older brother, so why? Why did he choose Naruto instead of him, his own brother? As he glared towards Naruto, his Uchiha pride was taking hits after hits. While on the other hand, Naruto gave, you can say, Iruka and all the people who were glaring towards him a small smile as Sasuke wanted to, you can say, puke out a fireball towards Naruto right then and there. That damn smile was always infuriating him, no matter what. As Iruka decided to, you can say, calm the situation and decided to explain the other teams, Team 14, and all that. Finally, Iruka decided to take his leave. Suddenly, the whole place erupted into chaos as Itachi Uchiha stepped out of the chaos as they looked towards Naruto. "Meet me at the training ground 13 in 5 minutes." After saying that, Itachi erupted into chaos and vanished, while on the other hand, all the other students that were present there were pretty surprised and impressed as Naruto simply gave a smile. When they looked back towards Naruto, there was no one to be seen. While on the other hand, Itachi just arrived at the training ground 13. Two students were sitting in front of him. These were Sai and Yakumo Kurama. Sai from the road and Yakumo was self-trained and was given the test to pass of the academy. So therefore she was here. And finally, you can say he was waiting for Naruto. After all, it will take some time, but before he could complete his thoughts, he felt something behind him as he looked back to see that Naruto was sitting on a branch of the tree eating apple and while still reading the book, as he has already eaten all the apple. As Itachi was shocked to see that when did he arrive here and how is this even possible that he did not sense him sitting right there. And by the look of it, he even ate a full apple while waiting for him. Itachi was impressed at this point. He's gonna uncover the secrets of Naruto soon enough, as he thought in his mind. Flashback for Itachi. As Itachi was standing in front of Minato, as Jiraiya, Tsunade, Tadokage, and Kushina were present there, as Minato spoke up, "Well, Itachi, this is your mission. I want everything that you learned about Naruto, all of his abilities, because you already know there is a suspicion that Naruto is being influenced by the QB, so therefore you have to be careful around him, and if he show any demonic signs, you have to subdue him with your Sharingan. Are you ready for the mission?" As Itachi really thought that Hokage was bullshitting him, but decided to agree to that just for the sake of it. After all, he was intrigued by the kid, and that was the reason he decided to leave Ambu for some time and train the kid, wanted to see what the kid was really made up of. While on the other hand, flashback ends as Itachi looked towards his team. Well, since you guys do not know each other and me, why don't you introduce yourselves? And finally, Sai spoke up. Well, my name is Sai, and my hobby is drawing, and my goal is to protect Konoha. After that, you can say Kurama spoke up as Yakumo spoke up after saying that how she wanted to be a heiress and wants to protect Konoha and her lights are also painting. As Sai looked towards her pretty intrigued but decided not to say anything as Naruto while still reading his book spoke up. Well, my name is Naruto and my goal is to live the world, live a life. And who knows, I might even become one of the most powerful shinobi to ever walk the planet and the strongest mortal there ever is, with a small smile on his face as Itachi was intrigued by the likes and goals and all that as he nodded at that. My name is Itachi Uchiha. I was used to be in the Ambu, but for now my goal is to protect Konoha and make you guys reach your maximum potential. After saying that, he simply nodded as he looked towards his team. Alright then, I'm gonna give you guys a mission, a small mission, or rather you can call it a test. You guys have to pass my test to become a official Jennings, otherwise you guys would be sent back to your academy, to your home, or to whatever place you came from while looking towards Sai as Naruto looked towards Itachi with a small smile on his face. So is it a test of skill or whatever it is? After all, there are many principles at which Konoha or the Shinobi program can test on courage, work, teamwork, or whatever it is. We are ready. As Itachi was pretty surprised after he heard teamwork as Naruto looked towards Itachi's expression even though it was blank. A small movement of his eye was more than enough for Naruto to tell that what this whole mission is gonna be all about. As he gave Itachi a knowing smile as Itachi narrowed his gaze a little bit. This kid was manipulative. He figured it out as he nodded at that as he said, alright then, the test is going to be to get these bells from me. Seeing that these are only two bells, one of you is gonna go back to your respective place no matter what. As all of them look towards each other and then look towards Naruto who still have the small smile on his face as Itachi said, alright then, you guys have until noon to get these bells from me. Alright, begin. After saying that, Sai and Yakumo jumped into the wood as Naruto was still reading his book. As he walked up to Itachi and put his hand towards Itachi, can I please have the bells? As there was dead silence in the whole place, as Naruto had the small smile on his face, Itachi had the blank expression on his face, while on the other hand, Sai still had the blank expression, while Yakumo Kurama was wondering if this kid was an idiot. As Itachi simply shook his head, no, you cannot have it just by asking. As Naruto simply shrugged, well, I just wanted to try. So I'll be seeing you, Sensei. After saying that, he simply walked into the forest, not even bothered to hide his presence, as Itachi was looking towards Naruto with his Sharingan activated. As Naruto was walking towards the forest, but before Itachi blinked for a small moment and Naruto was gone, and next thing he knew, he morphed his Sharingan into the Mangekyo as he was barely able to see the speed at which the kid was coming from. He almost grabbed the bells, but Itachi quickly substituted himself, and the lock was shattered into pieces as Naruto looked towards the wooden, you can say, in his hand as he said, hey, that is not fair, as he looked towards Itachi with a pout on his face, but gave Itachi once again a small smile. You're fast. After saying that, he vanished from the eyes of Itachi as Itachi barely had the time as he quickly, you can say, started to go through hand sign and release a fireball towards Naruto. As Naruto looked towards the fireball with a small smile, well, it is better than the Sharingan-less Uchiha. But anyways, as Naruto simply clapped his hands together and just like that, a shockwave erupted from his hand, completely disintegrating the fire as the wave rushed towards Itachi. As Itachi started to look around, but there was nowhere to go at the moment as he quickly jumped into the forest. But he was a bit too late as he slammed into the wave as he was sent flying, but he was able to catch himself as he landed, his Mangekyo Sharingan still activated. The kid moved in such a way that his Sharingan was unable to predict it, like he had his own instincts to defy whatever his Sharingan were telling him to do. The kid do it opposite, like his body knew what to do. about the situation as Itachi narrowed his gaze as he rushed towards Naruto with his, you can say, katana in his hand as he appeared in front of Naruto as Naruto looked towards the sword with a small smile on his face. Suddenly, the hand of Naruto started to shine and a small twinkle appeared from the center of it as Itachi's Mangekyo started to examine it, wondering what it was. But it was a bit too late for that as a gigantic explosion took place as Naruto still had the small smile on his face. When the dust settled down as Itachi's one side was a bit bruised, he was able to sunshine out of the way and having a bit of more substitution jutsu at the last second. But one of his side was still caught in that explosion as he looked towards a gigantic crater that was present there. And Naruto was walking out of it with the same small smile on his face, looking towards Itachi. As Itachi was shocked at the moment the kid was really something else. He was only using the monkey cure for reading his movements because his Sharingan for some reason was unable to do anything in the situation, especially the speed. So the taijutsu it is going to be as he rushed towards Naruto, delivering a punch. Well, he thought, but at the last second, Naruto tilted his head at the side. Itachi released a barrage of attack at a you can say Jonin level speed, but to his surprise, Naruto was weaving through all of them like his body was responding to his attacks as Itachi increased his speed to high Jonin and eventually to low cage level, which was his level at the moment, if not greater. But he was using his maximum speed at this point, and the kid was waving through his attacks with the same small smile on his face. And Itachi had to admit it was a bit infuriating after seeing that smile. He can understand what Sasuke was saying to him, but anyways, he quickly jumped away, seeing that the taijutsu was not working. He was just waving through the attacks as Naruto simply made a small smile on his face as he said, "Well, sensei, I would grab on to the ground if I were you." And Naruto lifted his hand because it is going to explode. And just like that, Naruto slammed his face into the ground as a shockwave erupted as whole Konoha shook for a moment as a gigantic crater was formed. Both Sai and Yakumo were nowhere to be found while Itachi used Sunshine after Sunshine, but it was already too late as a shockwave erupted into his body as Itachi was sent flying into a like a rag doll as he slammed through several trees since he did not want to use the abilities of his Mangekyo Sharingan and his physical abilities were not working as Itachi was knocked out after you can say some attacks. As finally, you can say Naruto appeared in front of Itachi ready to grab the bell, but suddenly Itachi's eyes snapped open as Naruto's eyes met with Itachi as Itachi whispered one word, Tsukuyomi, as Itachi entered into the mind of Naruto for a moment. Well, at least he thought he entered into it. Suddenly, a shock wave of power slammed into Itachi as Itachi let out a cry of pain as he grabbed both of his eyes as blood was coming from it. As his Mangekyo Sharingan was unable to put Naruto in a Genjutsu, it was like it backfired. Like it was a wall there where he was unable to do anything to cross it. And just like that, Itachi was truly unconscious as Naruto looked towards Itachi with the raised eyebrow. Oh well. As he simply grabbed the bells and started to walk towards his teammates as two clones appeared with his respective teammates as he said, well, look at that, we got the bells. As both Sai and Yakuma Kurama looked towards Naruto as if he was a monster himself. As they look around the area, it was just a wasteland at this moment, especially that punch made a gigantic crater there. It was only a matter of time. As you can say, several Ambu appeared in the area and started to examine the place. As they looked towards, you can say, the area as Itachi's unconscious body was lying there. As the Ambu quickly appeared in front of him, started to check his pulse, he was alive, and started to bring him to the hospital. The other one appeared in front of them. What happened here? Who did that to Itachi senpai? As you can say both Sai and Yakuma Kurama pointed their finger towards Naruto, who gave them a small smile on his face as he looked towards Ambu, who were now pretty confused at this moment. What are you talking about, kid? As Naruto said, well, we were having the bell test, and Itachi's senses said that come at him with the intent to kill. So, I simply did that. as all the ambus looked towards each other and then looked towards the area. Either the kid was really a prodigy among prodigies or he was really influenced by the QB, and they simply looked towards each other for someone to do something like that to Itachi. They saw the blood coming from all over his body as they simply looked towards each other and nodded, grabbed Naruto and Sunshine into the Hokage office as Naruto was now standing in front of the, you can say, Minato. As Minato, Jiraiya, Tsunade, and Kushina and the third Hokage finally arrived to the Hokage office as Minato looked towards Naruto with a narrow gate. Alright then, let me tell you Naruto, you have to tell me everything truthfully as I am the Hokage and I would be able to tell anything if you were to lie. As Naruto gave Minato a smile as he said, well, why would I lie, Lord Hokage? After all, two witnesses are present in the scene, and Itachi sensei would be alright after some time anyway, so he would be able to tell you if I were to lie about anything. Not that I have anything to lie about to begin with. As Minato narrowed his gaze even further, as you can say, Sandaime Hokage spoke up. Well, Minato, I think you're getting a bit too harsh. As he gave Naruto a smile. Well, Naruto-kun, you can tell us anything you want. After all, we are your friends and we are comrades, and comrades should not have any secrets. As Naruto smiled toward the third Hokage, already knowing what the third was doing. As he said, well, as I was saying, Itachi sensei explained the test, so we started to fight. He activated a strange type of Sharingan and we started to have a bit of fun. And after that, he released a fireball towards me. I simply, you can say, destroyed it with my new technique and he was hit by it, sent flying. And after that, we started to have taijutsu and afterward I slammed my face into the ground which shattered by the way. And after that, he was hit by the shockwave unconscious. At that, all that have to say about the case. As all the people were silent after hearing that, as Tsunade spoke up, I have seen the ground kid. Even I would have to push more energy, and that would be sent through the village if I want to destroy a training ground in such a manner. As Naruto looked towards her, well, I do have special chakra. While pointing towards his hand, we started to glow. You can say silver for a moment. As Tadokage narrowed his gaze, it could actually make sense the kid could have perfect control and mimicking the technique of Tsunade. It was not all that hard if you have perfect chakra control. As Tsunade gritted her teeth, her technique was her technique, no one knew it. Hell, she did not even taught it to Shizune, and now a brat came out of nowhere and replicating her technique. Not even, you can say, asking for permission as she gritted her teeth, glaring towards Naruto. As Naruto simply gave all of them a smile, suddenly a Ambu appeared in the room. Lord Hokage, the council has been summoned about the Itachi Uchiha case. As Minato gritted his teeth, these were the works of that damn sneezer, Danzo, and the elders as he glared toward the third Hokage, who sighed inwardly, knowing full well these were the works of his, you can say, teammate, who is trying to use the situation for political means. As Naruto finally appeared in the council room along with Minato, Jiraiya, Tsunade and the third Hokage who decided to take their respective seats. And finally the council was summoned as Danzo Shimura looked towards Naruto with keen eyes. After all, the report was given to him by Sai who has explained everything that happened and he was intrigued for someone to dodge, you can say, to fight off Itachi at such a level. After all, the detailed report showed that Itachi tried to use his full speed against Naruto. And if not at least high level Jonin speed, and the kid was able to dodge instinctively like it was nothing. And finally, you can say Minato took his seat as he said, alright then, let me ask you guys what this council meeting is all about. As finally the Hamura, the elder spoke up. Well, Lord Okage, we were given the report that Itachi Uchiha was submitted into the hospital after having a bell test with his team. So we were intrigued how was that even possible that a Janin was able to do something like that to our one of the most elite Jonins and a Ambu captain. At this, all of them were now looking towards Naruto, who was giving them the same smile, and while still reading his book, not even giving a damn that he was in a council room. And finally, you can say the other elder simply coughed a little bit. Well, Naruto-san, we would be happy if you were to tell me what actually happened in your bell test. As Naruto looked towards her and inwardly, you can say, looked towards all of them as he sighed. as he started to explain the situation with the same small smile, and with each and every word, Fugaku was getting angrier and angrier. Itachi was the pride of the Uchiha clan when the word started to spread that Itachi was defeated in such a manner. The Uchiha clan's prestige is gonna take a hit and he's not liking it whatsoever. He was happy that Itachi got the kid in. Soon enough, he would be on their side and Itachi would keep his progress in check so that he would not become a threat to the Uchiha clan. But now it seemed that the kid was already a threat. He was already making plans. He will try to add the kid into his own clan while making him a branch member of the Uchiha clan, the head of the Uchihas who are unable to activate the Sharingan, mostly known as the trash of the Uchihas. So giving him that title, and then he would be bound to the clan and they would be able to use him to increase their own prestige. And now he, either the kid will join him, otherwise he will have to ask for some assassinations because he's not gonna let him join any other clan, and that would be a threat to the Uchiha. While on the other hand, you can say all the other clan heads were now looking towards Naruto hungrily and wondering what they should do to make the kid join them, otherwise, he could be a trouble to their respective clans. And that was all, as Naruto told all the council, as they were pretty impressed, especially the elder council who did not care about the clans but simply looked towards Naruto. They could actually use him for their own means, as Danzo was wondering if he can, you can say, make the kid join the route. His route would definitely help with this kind of potential. And you can say, Fugaku stood out, well, since you have injured a clan heir, you should be given some punishment. After all, you cannot injure a clan heir in such a manner. And you would be given the punishment by the Uchihas. After all, you have injured Itachi and Uchiha heir with a smug look on his face. As Naruto looked towards him with the same smile on his face, well, Uchiha-san, since Itachi-san explicitly told my whole team, and I have two witnesses, might tell you to come at him with the intent to kill, which I actually did not, because if I would have, he would have been dead anyways. And after hearing that words, all of the council members were shocked to hear that. While on the other hand, Fugaku gritted his teeth, and since he has given me permission to come at him with the intent to kill, I am, you can say, obliged from any and all punishments given by the clan or any retribution. But if were Itachi sensei to come here and give me some punishment, I'm happy to oblige. As Fugaku was about to say something, but suddenly you can say several crows entered into the council room. As Itachi was standing there, he had some bandages here and there. As he looked towards the council, well, honorable council, I have heard that my student was present here, so I decided to come here to get him. As Koharu speaker, well, Itachi-san, he's at the moment being judged for injuring you as you're a clan heir. As Itachi looked towards his father, who was now looking towards him, saying that how he should get along with Fugaku, and asked for the kid to join the Uchihas, otherwise he's gonna have to pay. As Itachi looked towards the Hokage, well, Lord Hokage, it was just a small accident and I had given him permission to attack me, so therefore he is not obliged to any punishment, and therefore I would like to continue with my team if you were to allow it. As he grabbed Naruto by the shoulder, after bowing a little, he and Naruto both scrunched away as Minato sighed inwardly but happy that this whole council meeting was over, and he would have to ask for further details from Itachi, as most of the council members were not happy with the thing, especially Fugaku. Well, at least Itachi will try to make the kid join the stride and slave members of the Uchiha so that they can control and use him for their own means, as he nodded at that thought. As the council meeting was dismissed, and finally Itachi and Naruto appeared in the training ground 13, which was repaired after the usage of several Earth user techniques. And Sai and you can say Kurama clan areas were present there as Itachi looked towards all of them readily as he said, well, since Naruto was able to knock me down, so therefore I have decided to pass all of you on technicality since Naruto did get the best and he threw it towards both of you, so therefore we are here by a team. But the main reason for the test was actually teamwork. Our Konoha and its strength is mainly lies on the work of teamwork, so therefore we will work to improve it even further. While Naruto, you may be advanced, you still have to work on your, you can say, elemental manipulation. Since I have seen that you did not use much jutsus, so I will help you on that matter. Alright then, from tomorrow on, we're gonna start having missions. So hereby I declare this team to be the official Team 13. After saying that, Itachi Senshin away as Naruto looked towards both of them with the same smile and brought out his book and started to walk away as the Kurama clan heiress was a bit scared of Naruto as Sai narrowed his gaze. His mission was to follow the kid and get all the information about Naruto to his lord Danzo. And now let us have a time skip. As we can see, Manma and Naruto were panting hard as they look up to see Jiraiya was looking down towards both of them. They were having training session, you can say session with Jiraiya. In the time, Jiraiya was getting a bit more and more frustrated as Manma and Naruto are supposed to be the children of the destiny. They were supposed to be the best of the generation, but Naruto was messing all of it and he was not liking it whatsoever. So he was pushing Menma more and more, especially Menma because he was his favorite. So he was hoping that Menma would be the child of destiny. And while he loved Mito, but his main focus was on Menma, who was more like Minato. And they were at the time trying to teach him seals, but Menma and Naruto were not good at seals. They were mediocre at best, and the sealing art they need to know to learn Haraishin is pretty high. Even Jiraiya's level is not enough to use the Haraishin to begin with. As Jiraiya sighed, looking towards both of their downed bodies, as he said, alright then, training session is over for the day. You can go back to your team. As both of them nodded and stood back and started to walk away. As Jiraiya looked towards his back as Tsunade appeared. Seems that you're pushing the kids too hard, if you ask me, Jiraiya. And Jiraiya simply shook his head. What can I say, Tsunade? They are supposed to be best, but didn't you fight anything in Naruto's blood that could actually help us to improve Menma Naruto even further? How did that kid get even that powerful if he's not really influenced by the QB? And but Menma, if it is really a power given to him by the QB, then why does Menma and Naruto not have it? After all, they possess the QB to begin with. As Tsunade simply nodded at that, well, Jiraiya, to be honest, if you were to ask me, I think that we simply jumped the gun when we declared that Naruto is being influenced by the QB. For all we know, it could be a new Kekkei Genkais. After all, this Kekkei Genkais appears out of nowhere mainly, especially the members of two different clans joined together. That could be the reason for it, as Jiraiya slammed his face into a nearby boulder. That is not possible, Tsunade, as he spoke up a bit too loudly as Tsunade narrowed his gaze. What are you talking about, Jiraiya? It is very much possible. As Jiraiya simply shook his head, then why does Menma and Naruto not have it if it is really a bloodline? After all, they're triplets if Naruto has it, which means that Menma and Naruto should be able to have it as well. As Tsunade shook her head, why are you so obsessed with Menma and Naruto, Jiraiya? As Jiraiya gritted his teeth and started to walk away because they are supposed to be the children of the destiny. Can't you see it? This is our only, one and only chance to bring peace to the world. If Menma and Naruto is the key, then they're supposed to be, no, they has to be the best. And they have to get all the power that is needed by them to protect the world when the time comes. As Tsunade sighed, Jiraiya was really obsessive about it, but she simply shook her head and started to walk away, not thinking much about it. And finally, let us see, of Naruto, he has once again grabbed the cat who was squeezing to him as Naruto simply smiled towards the cat, patting him, while on the other side, Sai had a lot of scratches over his nose and all over his face as Giacomo was glaring toward the poor cat. As Itachi had the blank expression on his face, for you can say 1 month of training, Itachi quickly realized that Naruto was not influenced by a QB or anything like that. Not even his Mangekyo can put Naruto in a genjutsu, as if something was blocking him, as Itachi theorized that Naruto has unique chakra, that silver chakra was really something else, and he has come to the conclusion that it is a new Kekkei not that Naruto has developed at the time of his birth, and that was the reason for all of his unknown powers and talents. And he had perfect chakra control, and Naruto was a prodigy even above his own level. One time he showed Naruto the Fire Dragon Jutsu, and Naruto next time used it as a silver dragon appeared from his mouth, and it was so hot that Itachi thought that Naruto was using the Amaterasu flame. It was that kind of hot. And Itachi was really impressed by it all. He tried to test Naruto's chakra nature, but to his surprise, the you can say the paper simply turned into silver and burst into small, tiny, you can say splinters shining all the way. As Itachi did not understand the reaction, he tried to research on it if in the history anything like that happened, but no record was found. So Itachi was convinced that Naruto has this new Kekkei. His, you can say, speed was really something else. No matter what Itachi did, no matter how hard or fast he went, he was never able to get Naruto off guard, even when the kid was reading his book. When the time he tried to throw some kunais towards Naruto with his maximum speed, even putting some wind chakra around it, he was able to grab it from the air while still reading the damn book. He's really started to, you can say, get more and more impressed with Naruto with each and every passing day, as Sasuke, his little brother, has started to get more and more jealous about Naruto because now at the home, Itachi was always praising that how Naruto was a genius, even the higher caliber than his own, and how he will be the strongest of his generation, as Sasuke was getting more and more jealous by the day. As Yakumo and Sai were still skeptical of Naruto, especially Sai, who tried to get more and more information on Naruto, but he was unable to follow Naruto. Whenever he vanishes, he simply vanishes from the face of, you can say, Konoha, no matter what Sai did. Even when he tried to implant some of his ink drawings on Naruto's clothes, they always vanishes. And he was unable to make contact with them, and they were simply destroyed. And Sai was getting a bit frustrated with his mission being a total failure, while on the other hand, Yakumo was given a mission by her clan to seduce Naruto so that he can marry into the clan and thus bring prestige to the Yakumo clan, to Kurama clan. And now let us see that Itachi was standing in front of the Hokage. Well, Lord Hokage, these are the results of my fighting. As Itachi said with a smile on his face, as all the, you can say, Jiraiya, Tsunade, Kushina, and you can say the third Hokage were present in the room as Minato started to read it. Itachi, are you absolutely sure about it? Because I can see that you are starting to praise Naruto a lot. And what about the mission I gave you? As Itachi simply shook his head, well, Lord Hokage, I can say to 100 certainty, to 100% certainty that Naruto is no shape or form is being influenced by the QB. I have tested, even with my Mangekyo Sharingan, I have tested his chakra network, his thoughts about Konoha and the world, and it is, I can say that he is not influenced by the QB. Those statements were a shocker to all of the members there. Even Kushina started to realize to some of her, you can say, mind that it was, you can say, pretty true, but she did not want it to accept it because accepting that, which means that she has abandoned one of her children just because of no reason whatsoever. So, a part of her refused to accept that statement no matter what. As Minato spoke up, are you absolutely sure? Itachi, as Jiraiya spoke up, so what could be the reason for his abilities? Because it does not make sense. Even at the age of 6, with no training whatsoever, he was able to take down Menma and Naruto and even that Sasuke kid. So, which means that he is influenced. As Itachi simply shook his head, no, Lord Hokage, he's not influenced. Actually, he's a prodigy, and I must say, even the above level to my own prodigy level, he was able to learn a class technique, a fire technique, and able to perform it at his first try to an even greater level than my own. I believe that it is a Kekkei, the Kekkei of chakra nature. His silver chakra is really something else, and that is his Kekkei. As there was dead silence in the whole room as Tsunade spoke up, well, Minato, from my test, it is possible that Naruto had a Kikigane as Jiraiya spoke up. So why does Menma and Ruko not have it? After all, they are triplets. So I refuse to believe that it is just a Kikigane as Minato looked towards Itachi as he said, well, Lord Hokage, from our previous research, it is well known that how when two different clans come together, often new Kekkeigenkais are born because of the union, and it has, you can say, one in a thousand chance. So even if Menma Naruto and Naruto are triplets, then it does not change the fact that Naruto is the only one with the bloodline and Menma Naruto simply does not have it because it is up to the chance. At that, there was dead silence in the whole room. As Minato sighed, he already had figured that out. So at this point, it was truly just a waste for putting Naruto away, and he can already see that. But what can he do about it? Accept the situation? Tell everyone? No, he's not gonna do that. After all, that would be accepting his mistake. And the shinobis, one thing is common among the shinobis that they never ever accept their mistakes, no matter what, even if it is abandoning a child to its fate. They never just do it. And as the Hokage, he cannot do it as well. As he looked towards Itachi, alright Itachi, you can take your leave. After hearing that, Itachi simply decided to sunshine away as third Hokage spoke up. Well Minato, that is pretty interesting. Since Konoha has gained another Kekkei Genkai, which means that we have to put him in CRA so that we can have more of the Kekkei Genkai of Naruto. This silver chakra said to be having perfect chakra control, being able to make it mimic Tsunade's strength like it was nothing, and being able to learn jutsu, even having all the, you can say, nature transformation. That is a pretty great Kekkei Genkai if you ask me. As Tsunade glared towards her sensei, after all, she was always proud of her strength, and imagining a whole clan who has greater or equal strength to her was like a slap to her face. So she glared towards her sensei, who simply ignored it. As before they can say anything, as Kushina slammed her face into the table. What are you guys saying? We established years ago that Naruto was influenced by the Kyuubi, so that was the reason we put him away. We put him away from Menma and Ruko, and now you're saying that it was for all, for nothing. We put away our son. As she glared towards Minato, who simply looked away. Kushina, when the decision was made, it was for the best of Konoha. We simply cannot say that now he's our son because that would be accepting our mistake. And that we simply cannot have it. Naruto would hate us and his potential would be wasted if he were to turn against us and Konoha. So we cannot have it, Kushina. You have to understand. As she said, no, I do not understand anything. He's influenced by the Kyuubi. And no matter what you say, no matter what you say, as she glared towards Tsunade, or whatever that Uchiha says, I will never ever accept it otherwise. After saying that, she sunshine away. As all the members that were present there were silent after that. As third Hokage looked towards Minato, as he said, well Minato, we have to tell the council, and soon enough Naruto would be put in CRA so that we can have more of his power into our shinobis. It would be best for Konoha, and as the Hokage, your duty is to Konoha. After saying that, he started to walk away, as Minato simply nodded at that. He was the Hokage, and his duty is to his village. After saying that, he simply, you can say, flash away. So yeah guys, here I will have this part. In the next part, we are gonna have, you can say, a fight scene between, you can say, some of the S-rank shinobis versus Naruto. So, and more fighting scene. So, hopefully you guys will like it and complete the like goal as soon as possible so we can make the next part as soon as possible. So yeah guys, see you soon, and please like and subscribe and comment. So yeah, peace.